Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading. I hope all is well with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for you if you are Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a general reading, so just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't. Simple. Okay, so bit of a shuffle. Got some oracle cards here. Collect, Baron, read spirit animal oracle cards to be precise. We'll find your couple and then we'll have a look at some tarot. Bee spirit, sweet results await. Cat spirit, claim your independence. Do you know what? I'm going to have one more for you. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. So, a little bit of contradictory advice there. We've got bee spirit, sweet results await. So, this week, if whatever you're working on, whatever projects you've got going on, whatever goals you're putting your energy into, it's favourable, it's positive. We've got the cat spirit, claim your independence, and the ant spirit, time to collaborate. So I think in order for you to gain your independence, there's maybe a collaboration involved, because it's not a sign of weakness to need help or to utilise the people around you that have got different skills to the ones you have. So it can bring greater independence actually working with people. And it takes you to be more open and be more aware of your capabilities, certainly, and your skills and the possibilities you've got. It takes more strength to actually work as a team with other people than sometimes to just get your head down and soldier on alone. So I think this week is going to be a mixture for you. I think it's certainly, you're certainly going to be getting some good results with whatever it is that you're working on. But I think that's because you are smart enough to know when to collaborate with others and when not to. Right. Let's have a few tarot cards. See what's going on with you, Scorpio. Oh, just one more. There we go. We've got the Five of Cups, the Devil, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So, some quite lower vibrational cards there. Obviously we've got the Five of Cups. That's all about focusing on what you've lost and the negative rather than the positives. So I think maybe this for you is to do with this collaboration of sorts. You're focusing on what you haven't got. Maybe that comes in the realms of skills, of knowledge, of information, and rather than focusing on what you've not got, you've got some other opportunities, you've got some other cups there that have got some good stuff in them, and that might be the key to opening things up for you this week. And also it might be the key because it's outside help. It's outsider knowledge, outsider information, outsider skills that you're not actually noticing because you're too busy focusing on what you haven't got. So let's have a few more cards to go with that. The Three of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. I do think this is very work related for a lot of you, or whatever you're putting your energy into at the moment. So if that's school, if that's a major hobby, whatever it is that you're putting your attention on this week. We've got that Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is about heartbreak, it's about loss, and I feel like you can't do something, or you can't move forward with a project or a job because you've not got the things that you need. But actually, you just need to outsource it and get others to help you and collaborate with you, so that you have, together as a team, you've got the whole package. You've got the Eight of Pentacles there. That's about work. It's about hard work. It's about honing your skills, about learning more, about going back to school maybe, or getting others maybe to help you to learn about something in a deeper way. But I very much think that is what this is about for a lot of you. And you know, it's a general reading, so just take this as it resonates, because it could be in different areas of your life. But I think for a chunk of you, it is about work, or school, or hobby, about you feeling like you're losing something, or you've lost the ability to move forwards with something that you enjoy, that brings you satisfaction and brings you that brings you happiness even, and satisfaction and passion, makes you, you know, all of those lovely things that come with work, and you feel like you can't do it anymore. But you can. You just need to look at it from a different perspective and actually getting some help from other people, some support, and maybe learn some more, and you know, you're going to be able to move forwards with this. So we've got the Devil card there. The Devil card is that another low vibrational card. It's about feeling like you can't, that, you know, you're not, it's not possible, it's not, you're not worthy, you're not clever enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough, you're not whatever. And I feel like, you know, this is a place that you're at this week where things are just, you know, you're not looking on the brightest side of everything, and it's sucking you in, that lower vibrational energy where things are feeling difficult, and, you know, you're looking at focusing in on what you've not got rather than what you have got. And I think it's a real massive change of perspective is needed, I think, for you this week, in order for you to get through the week, because you have got a positive week. Sweet results await, so things are going to turn out okay, but you just need to open yourself up to different possibilities. Let's have a few cards with this. The Fool. Take a leap of faith. When things feel dark and things feel scary, we've got that Page of Cups there as well. When things feel dark, things feel scary. Do you know what? Feel the fear and do it anyway. You may well be feeling fearful about moving forwards, and you may feel like you've not got everything that you need. You may feel like you've not got the knowledge you need, that you've not got the capabilities. But do you know what? Just know that the universe will catch you. Just take that leap of faith. Move forwards with whatever it is that you want to move forwards with, and the universe will catch you. But aside from anything else, you've got everything that you need around you. You'd maybe just need to be a little bit creative. We've got that Page of Cups there. He's open-hearted. He's really just open to anything that's, you know, good and positive and light that comes his way. And he's also extremely creative. So I think if you can embrace that energy, if you can be open-hearted and be open to change, be open to being creative and finding different solutions to the problems that you've got this week, I think you're going to be able to move forwards in a much better way. We've got that Ten of Wands there. The Ten of Wands is about being weighed down, feeling quite burdened, and I think, you know, it feels heavy this week for you, Scorpio. I'm not going to lie, it feels quite weighty, and maybe it is that, you know, you're taking on more yourself than actually you need to. Again, it's all about delegating, utilising the people that are around you, that are there to offer you help and support, and to bring, you know, new ideas, fresh solutions to the party. Let's have a few more cards. Let's give a little bit more of a shuffle there. Oh, I'm throwing them around again. My shuffling skills have not improved. In fact, they're getting worse. A bit more. Two of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So I think you've taken on a lot this week. I think you're feeling quite weighed down, quite burdened by stuff, by general stuff, maybe work stuff, again, depending on what's going on with you, work stuff, home stuff, whatever. You don't need to carry all these sticks on your own. You don't. You just need to look out there and see where there's some help and support, because there is help and support. We've got the Two of Wands. That's you looking out to find a solution, looking out to see where to go next. How can you solve your problems? How can you lighten the load? We've got the Nine of Swords. That's about feeling stressed, feeling anxious, because I think you're trying to do everything on your own. You know, we can all be guilty of doing that, can't we? Goodness me. Let's have one more card to go with that. Strength. I think you're really having to dig deep. I think this week for you, Scorpio, I think it's going to turn out okay. I think, you know, we've got that sweet results await, that nice card. But don't forget, he's a little worker bee. He's a little worker bee. He's working really hard. And I think this is for you. You know, I think you are working hard. I think you're doing probably a little bit too much. And it feels just very much like you need to be open to help, be open to, you know, you may well be a very independent person, and that's great. That's great. I am a very independent person, but sometimes we need to know when to accept some help, when to delegate, when to lighten our load. And I feel like this is very much what's happening with you this week, Scorpio. The Ace of Wands, a new opportunity, new potential opportunity coming your way if you choose to embrace it. The Wheel of Fortune, things starting to shift in a more positive way. The Ten of Pentacles. So if you can keep your eyes peeled, and if you have got opportunities coming your way for help, for support, for lightening your load this week, you need to grab them with both hands and use it as a brand new opportunity for things. And I think by doing so, things are going to shift. The Wheel of Fortune is going to shift. Things are going to start to get easier, more positive. If they've been difficult and heavy, they're going to start getting lighter. And in doing so, you're bringing an abundance of whatever you need in the material world toward you, because you've seized that opportunity to lighten your load, I do believe. We've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, again, is just not being happy with what's in front of you, but being offered an alternative option. So I think if you can take that opportunity, if you can really being open to being creative to solve your problems, being open for help and for support and advice this week, I think you're going to be able to get your mojo back. And I think it's going to give you some forward momentum. I think it's going to, yeah, we've got that Ten of Swords there. I think you're going to be able to be more proactive. I think you are going to, you know, move forwards in the way that you want to, in a powerful kind of way. And I think you're going to have a bit of a new start. The end of the stress is coming towards you. You know, she's the Ten of Swords. She's moving towards that beautiful golden light. The traditional Ten of Swords is, you know, he's lay on the beach with swords in his back. The new day, the new dawn is rising. The light's coming after a dark time. And I think for you, you're starting to walk towards this golden light before the end of the week. I think you may be getting your motivation back, you're getting your mojo back, and you're getting back on that horse. You're moving forward like the traditional Rider-Waite Knight of Swords, and you're flying forwards. You're flying forward with your sword in the air, ready to take on the challenges that are coming towards you, and just riding towards that beautiful golden light. Brand new start, end of stress. I just think it's going to be a very heavy week for you, but it's going to end in light, in beautiful golden light. And don't be afraid to ask for some help. Don't be afraid to accept help. There are always people around that are prepared to give you a little bit of a helping hand. Accept it. Independence, like I say, independence is great. But sometimes we just need to lighten our load, and we need to even out our responsibilities. So take every opportunity that's coming your way this week, Scorpio. Did I say Libra? I do apologise. You are Scorpio. If you like this reading, Scorpio, it'd be amazing if you could give me a thumbs up. It'd be amazing if you could leave me a comment down below. I always love to know what's going on in your world. And if you want to be part of this lovely little community that I'm trying to build, then that would be amazing. Press that subscribe button below. And yeah, and hopefully we can get all my readings out to whoever needs to hear them, and you can keep up with your weekly reading. So in the meantime, you look after yourself, stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.